Hello everyone and welcome to my second channel. It's here where we're going to talk more about just daily and regular FNAF content. You're actually going to see probably some stream highlights and clips on here. It's going to be a lot more fun and just relaxed content. It's going to be more regular. The main channel is going to have a lot of highly edited. There is a video coming out. I promise it's going to be here at some day. I don't know when. I'm still working on it. I've had a lot of setbacks, if I'm honest with you. A lot of setbacks, whether it's in personal life or just regular, just recording and realizing I don't like something, the way something looks. So I'm working on that video right now. But on this one, I think it's time we just talk a little bit about FNAF and have a good time. But today we're covering the FNAF movie. Now, when it comes to talking about the FNAF movie, it's kind of becoming a melting pot. I need to cover it because whether you're on Twitter at all, if you're not on Twitter, good for you. If you're on Twitter, welcome to the club. Welcome to the Addicted to Twitter club. Because honestly, I could just scroll. They say TikTok is addictive. I'm not kidding. I can scroll through Twitter for hours and just not even blink. It is insane how much of my attention goes to Twitter. Elon Musk has really captivated my brain. I don't know how, but Twitter actually has just been a non-stop just scroll session for me. And I've been having a lot of fun reading what's out there. But recently, I'm not having fun what I'm seeing from the FNAF community. The FNAF community on Twitter is actually weirdly divided. It's confusing. And the reason why is because every time there's FNAF news or a game theory video or something, every time something comes out, there's just this straight down the middle split parties. One party loves whatever it is, thinks it's amazing. The other one hates it and thinks it should be eradicated from the internet. So for example, the FNAF kind of movie group posted that they were going to make a giant sign and they revealed what it was, for the Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. And when that got revealed, there was this weird small group of people just ripping on the sign, saying that it was low quality, low effort, basically just ranting about how it was horrendous, and it could mean the movie was horrendous. They basically used this one sign to go and rip everything about this movie and the progress it's made, how it's gonna suck, yabba yabba yah. Basically just complaining and whining about it. And I was shocked. There were some people that were complaining about the quality of the sign. And that's okay. It wasn't great. But honestly, I'm just happy that there's progress. That's pretty cool. It depends on what, game it's kind of set on. If it's FNAF 1, then that could just be because FNAF 1's the reboot and them trying to save the Freddy Fazbear's franchise. So in my mind, it's whatever, who cares? I'm happy that it's, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the day I get to sit in a movie seat with my warm tuchus planted on a chair with a bowl of popcorn and an unhealthy amount of Coke Zero to my right. And I'm just going to be sipping and slurping and just trying to watch a movie and have a good time. So either way, it doesn't really matter to me. But to some people, this means a lot to them. They really care about the sign, the actors, the props, all this stuff. I don't really care. I'm along for the ride. A lot of people do care. But there's a small group of people that do care who are just looking for every excuse to hate on the movie. Some of them are oh, it's not perfect, the sign's ugly, blah, blah, blah. Whatever that is, that's cool. You can have that opinion. But if you're going and you're just and it's a small group who are just ripping on the movie, ripping on the actors, ripping on the props, the set, they are absolutely tearing into this. And I'm just I'm over here panicking, these are going to make people not want to join the FNAF community. These actors are going to be I never want to do a FNAF role again because some kid on Twitter was flaming me because I had a pimple in my, my above my eye. I had a pimple or I looked weird in a photo and they instantly assumed I'm a horrible actor and I suck. I made up that example, but there are literally people out there who are just whining and complaining about this movie. And I'm guys, let's calm down now. The movie's not even out. We don't even have a trailer. Let's calm down. Let's put the brakes on this. And I think this is part of a larger issue. You see, what's kind of scaring me about all of this pre-notions that people are having and all this hate that's coming out is that there's going to be a lot of people watching the FNAF movie and they already hate the movie. They're going into the film and they're this sucks, I hate it. And it could be a movie that is the greatest thing ever. It could beat Avengers, Endgame, Infinity War, all of them. And they're going to go into that movie theater and be this thing sucks. So what are they going to do when they think it sucks? They're going to go on Twitter, every social media platform they can find and just absolutely rant and go on and on and on about how this movie sucks and why it should be eradicated from the earth. And that's not something we need. That is something that is going to hurt the actual performance of the movie. People are not going to watch it because someone that they saw on Twitter said, FNAF movie bad, Freddy ugly, Jason Blum, I'm coming to kill you. And that's not okay. And that's what's going to happen. I have a slight feeling, it's a coin flip at this point, whether it's going to happen or not. But I have a slight feeling there's going to be people who are going in disgruntled and unhappy with the movie and are going to walk out and already just flame the movie, even though it could be a good film. Like 90% of the fans could love it. People going in, they'll walk away. They'll be like, their mind is enlightened. Their brain, the wrinkles in their brain are growing. They just have this deeper understanding of the universe, and they're still going to have people walking out being like, this movie sucked and I hate it. And that scares me entirely. I don't want to see that. I think that that's dangerous for the FNAF community. Once again, as I said, the actors aren't going to want to be a part of it. People who could be in the future films are going to be like, I don't even want to touch that community. That scares me. I just think that it's a very bad warning and a bad sign for the future of FNAF. Now, once again, is this everyone? No, of course not. There's tons of people who have good responses, who are, amazing about it. They're being like, well, I don't love the sign, but this doesn't kill the movie. I'm not stating it's a majority or even that big of a community, but it's a very loud and vocal minority, and I'm afraid that the way in which they're vocal about how they hate the movie is going to kill it for people who are on the edge with FNAF, and they're going to be like, well, heck, I don't want to join that. I'll go back to playing Poppy Playtime and Garden of Banban, whatever garbage that game is. I hate that game. That's random, but I hate that game. Just wanted to toss that in there. But what's gonna happen is they're gonna come out of the movie. They're gonna rant about it, and they're gonna ruin the way in which people are gonna enjoy it, and just kind of hurt the FNAF community, because people are gonna be less likely to want to spend their money to going to a movie to see it, or maybe just at all interested in FNAF content. Now I know what you're thinking. FNAF content? You're a FNAF YouTuber. Of course you care, and that's heck yeah. Heck, you're right, I do care. You know what? I'm proud that I care, because I love FNAF and I love this community. But I gotta say, it's just that small group that scares me. So please understand that this movie might not be perfect. At the end of the day, it could be an absolute dumpster fire. But just notice, there is a franchise called Five Nights at Freddy's, which was considered value enough by Blumhouse Productions and even Warner Bros. At one point, that it deserved a Hollywood movie. It deserved millions of dollars, so much time and effort, script writing, all this stuff, prop design. It deserved the effort to get a film, and deserves a reason to be viewed by millions in movie theaters. Can we just understand that? Let's pause and let's be thankful for what we have, thankful for what we can receive in the future. And I think it's time to understand that we love FNAF, and we're excited for we're excited for the signs. We're excited for how this is doing and how this could do well in the future. So that's kind of end of my FNAF rant. That's just something that I want to say. Like, please guys, don't spoil. Let there be time. If when the movie comes out, just understand, hey, it might not be perfect, but at least I'm here watching a FNAF movie, which personally, I'm not gonna lie, I never thought that would happen. I never thought a FNAF movie would happen. I thought that it would get canceled and just get completely tossed in the trash bucket, and we would never hear about it again. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below your predictions. I'm going to actually comment probably myself. Just going to comment like, hey, this is my predictions for the FNAF movie. Actually, you know what? I'll say it. My prediction for the FNAF movie is that, listen to this, Elizabeth Afton is going to be in the end cutscene. I think that what happens to Elizabeth is going to happen at the end of the movie and be like Afton's turning point. He's going to be a murderer. I think they're going to change up the story a little bit, because obviously games don't fit perfectly into movies. I think at the end of the movie, Elizabeth Afton's going to die to baby, and that's what's going to be the turning point for Afton's craziness going into the next film. Random prediction, this is random, but I have a feeling that would be a really good key plot twist at the end, that his daughter dies. So that's my prediction. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, like the video, do all that crazy stuff. Hope you have a great one. Peace.